Alright, hopefully. Alright, I'm in there. Whew. Hey guys. So. Alright. I hope I'm in there. And, I'm really scared, to share right now. The universe is giving me a lot of opportunities to deal with my trauma body and some really deep wounds. And it's hard for me to talk about it because I was trying to get myself to make this video right now. It's like I can't tell anyone like I have this story, and it tells me I can't talk about what really happens for me because then I would be seen as mentally ill or broken or fucked up, like. And then I have my own judgments and stories about what all that means. Like, what if I am mentally ill? Like, why do I have judgment and story about that? Why? Now I feel like I'm offending people that do identify with that word and that term, and it's not at all what I mean. I'm dealing with my own degrees of mental illnesses, challenges, emotional, spiritual, whatever you want to call it. And so I've been given opportunities to see different parts of myself and different things that are happening within myself. And when I'm triggered and when I go into my trauma body, my trauma mind, and what happens when I'm there. And it's no one else's fault around me. Nobody gave me this. Nobody makes me this way. Yes, I would like consciousness and consideration from the people around me to, not be super triggering. But, so I'm noticing that, I still have a trauma response where I completely leave my body. There are certain experiences, especially when I feel like my voice is taken from me. Somebody wants me to be something that I'm not, or is telling me I'm supposed to be doing, or they want me to be doing something that I'm not. That's like a big one. I have a long history of being forced to do things that I didn't want to do. I have a lot of memories in this body of being forced to do things I don't want to do, or being silenced so that other people can have their way with me and do what they wanted to do with me. And I didn't say anything. I lived in a body and in a life where my voice did not matter. and that if I spoke up, I would have got in trouble. I would have got hurt, or as a child, we got in trouble, or my parents would have got in trouble if I told anybody what was really going on at home. I didn't want my mom, really, to get in trouble, so I didn't tell anyone. And then, in my older years, not just wanting to get someone's attention, wanting them to like me, or being forced to shut up, or I would get hurt if I didn't. Or being forced to do something, or I would get hurt if I didn't. If I didn't do what they wanted, then it was just going to be much worse, so it was better off I just submitted, right? And I'm really coming to recognize that this pain still lives inside me. That there are still times in my life where I'm brought back to these memories. And when it happens, I don't always realize it's happening. Sometimes I'm aware it's happening, sometimes I'm not. And I don't tell anybody it's happening because that's the whole thing, right? Don't tell anyone. And so, and now, when it's happening, it's even harder to speak up about it because what I'm experiencing inside is not actually what's happening outside. And if I was to give voice to what's happening in here, I'm scared I might make them feel bad, like they're doing something wrong, or like I don't want them to feel like they're doing what I'm feeling to me, right? And it's very hard to now, as a blind person, big thing, it's very hard to get myself out of these places. I haven't been this challenged by this shit. Like, I feel like I'm, like, a whole level of trauma and old stuff has just been reawakened, and it's not new to me. I've been here before. I've done so much healing work, and, but clearly, there's still more work to be done. And, I'm working really hard at not shaming myself for having this wounding and having these experiences. It's like this toxic shame cycle of, like, the shame that I have because of all this stuff, and then the shame I put on myself for telling myself I should be somewhere else and I should be healed. I, should have a better handle on things, right? And the shame that just, I have this, like, I wish I didn't have this. I wish this wasn't my story. It really hurts to have to deal with this. And, that hasn't always been my truth, and that hurts even more. Like, I haven't felt like a victim of my past in a long time. And I'm really starting to feel like a victim of my past again, or a victim of life, and I don't like the victim thing. But in my mind, I'm having these memories of being victimized and being the victim of so much violence. It's like I just want these memories to go away, It's not always this intense and this bad, but it is right now, and wow. I'm really happy I'm here and I'm saying all this. I've been really wanting to talk since I got off the Fun Frolicking Friday show. There was an experience in the Fun Frolicking Friday show that brought up a lot of this for me. And I have been having experiences with my partner that have been bringing this up for me. And, yeah. And, I keep getting reminded of this thing that came up on my TikTok that on July 11th, my birthday, astrologically speaking, we went into a place of looking at our deep wounds and trauma and shit coming up, and that's exactly what's happening for me. So here I am, exactly where I'm supposed to be and not liking it. But I'm already feeling like 10 times better just from like the beginning of this video to now. It's like I can just go on and spin if I just don't say anything about it, if I don't talk about it, if I just try to figure it all out on my own. And the hiding piece, the not telling anybody, is just danger, danger, danger. It's not good. Don't hide your feelings. Don't hide your truth. Don't shut up. Like, speak up and speak out. Speak loud. Speak freely. Speak proudly. I'm getting a huge lesson in this. And, holding that part of me that's been shut down and shut out and was told to shut up. I'm reaching out to all of you, to anyone else that had their voice taken from them in any way. Just saying I feel you. Oh, God. So, I'm feeling huge charge, a lot of energy, and still really scared about this video and what it might have brought up in people. Really scared about what all my videos recently have been bringing up in people and what people think of me, or what people think I'm saying about them, or if I'm talking about them, or what they think I'm saying. And I just want to stop caring about what people think of me. I think it'd be a lot easier. So I'm gonna go now. I want to run and hide, and this part of it just wants to apologize. Like, I'm feeling like that's that piece of that toxic shame, like feeling like I've done something wrong, you know, by showing up, by being me, by speaking. I'm really grateful. I have a brain spotting session with Jessica Osterday in a little bit, and I'm scared, but it's really perfect and really in alignment. And yeah, I think I'm going to be sitting with myself for the next, I think today is going to be it's feeling like it's going to be a crazy day.